fried chicken ranch.
So hungry for chicken. He's the best. Vito weirded him out.
Yeah, that was very uncomfortable.
Which part?
Which part? When you asked him if he was alone. Are you alone talking to us?
No, which part?
What are you wearing?
Which part? His boy part. His boy part is what got freaked out by it.
You know what's funny? I'm here and listening to the show, and I still can't contribute anything.
What do you mean?
So, I want to thank our buddy Pickle in the chat room who posted the link to Lords of Chaos, The Bloody Rise of the Satanic Metal Underground, which, contrary to my belief, it's not called black metal, the book.
It's kind of the same thing. Isn't the subtitle, like in parentheses, isn't the title black metal?
And it's produced by Feral House, that company that produces lots of...
The guy used
the
to
company
sing
that was actually
Addiction?
sued for... Yes. The company that was actually sued when somebody used one of their books to murder his family, and they actually got the book banned. I think it's the only book that's ever been banned in this country.
Catcher in the Rye wasn't it?
Well, in the last,
century.
Yeah. It's the only book that was ever burned on...
And what was the book about? About him killing somebody?
There was a book called Hitman. And, no, I'm sorry. The Hitman was the book about the actual thing happening. This guy that was an old Motown producer hired his cousin to kill the family because his little son
Quincy
was...
Jones?
Yes. Barry Gordy. His son was in
If you watch Dreamgirls, Barry Gordy really is the worst person who ever lived, apparently.
His son was very sick, and he like on like all kinds of like machines and things, and there was huge insurance money, so he had the go ahead.
No, I turned my mic off because I giggled to myself a joke that made no sense to anyone but me.
Okay. I can't go on.
I find it unbelievably funny that when you said the kid was on all sorts of machines, I was going to make the Transformers noise, and I was going to laugh to myself. That's what the joke was, and it's not funny, but that's what I'm laughing about. Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, so the son was very sick, so he had the cousin kill the mother, the babysitter, and the son. Well, only because the babysitter was there, and
Is this the Chris Benoit story?
Yeah. And he used this book called How to Kill...
How to Kill Your Family in 10 Days or Less.
How to Kill and Dispose of a Body, something like that. And he they successfully sued the publishers, Feral House, to stop them from
Publishing the
book.
But
Thank you for finishing my sentence, because it wasn't going to end. I was just going to go,
But you can actually purchase a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook today.
Yeah, people can need to know how to make bombs, dog.
Feral House didn't have the best lawyers, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a book out there that tells people how to convert a .22 caliber rifle into a mortar launcher, and somehow, like, that's acceptable. Something that teaches kids how to smoke nutmeg so they can hallucinate. That you could buy. But a book that says put lime on a body somehow is illegal.
It's crazy that was one of the big things in the book about putting lime on the
Did you just
body.
say put lime?
Put lime on the body to dispose of it, and then blow up the actual skull.
It's not lime, it's lye.
No. Lime.
Like green, like in Corona lime.
Lye as well does, but lye actually eats everything away. Lye could eat away pipes, though. If you put lime on a body...
Crushed limestone or lime?
I have no idea.
Like a Corona? Is this guy Corona or a dead body?
No, limestone, not lime-flavored Jell-O, actually. So imagine what happens when you eat it.
I always thought it was actually the citrus fruit lime that you could actually put on a body. I'm not even... The thing is, you guys are laughing. I'm being dead serious.
No, it's not lime, it's limestone. It's like a powder.
No, I thought you could put lime on it. It tastes delicious.
You put the lime on the corpse.
You shake it. Oh, no.
Hey, man, I think it's delicious.
What is he, a burrito or a dead body?
Well, both, depending on how you prepare it.
I can't remember if the book was called Hitman. Oh, yeah. You know what? The Feral House book was called Hitman. That's the book that they... that's the book that they successfully took off the... Fred?
Published. They did not publish. They did not publish that book.
Speaking of TV,
I saw Legally Blonde, the musical, yesterday on TV. Speaking of it.
Hold on, speak amongst yourselves. I have to prepare that.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard the big dramatic news that's been announced on our message board.
All right, I'm ready.
Perfect. The big dramatic news on our message board this week is Keith has a bit that he's going to do right now.
Awesome.
Was it on the message board? Because then I'm not going to do it.
No, I interrupted
If it
what I
leaked.
was going to say. I'm leaking right now.
You want to go with that first?
Get
What,
those
my
limes.
leak?
Get those limes out.
You
want to
go with the big news on the message board first? You brought it up.
Oh, no, it's irrelevant. I'm going to bring up the fact that Randy Couture is retiring. We could talk about that in 6 minutes. It'll be terrific.
The fact that I was the one that actually posted that was kind of strange.
It was very true because I didn't think you liked UFC or
I don't.
MMA.
I just happened to see it on the Yahoo headlines, and I said, I guess these guys want to know about this.
I did.
What do you got there, Keith?
I have the 3rd annual canceled by the new year.
Hold the line, please.
It's featuring random music. Do you happen to have the books on my my cancel by November stats?
What's going on?
Yes?
Well, anyway, this is
Give
the
me that green notebook up there.
You don't have to
I really might have it, but nah, forget it.
These are my predictions of shows that will no longer be on the air as of December 31st, 2007.
Can I agree or disagree with you?
You can certainly. I would love the input.
Awesome. Oh, come on. I don't go that way. I'm married.
I got it right here, dude. It says Zach Duke, 47-game winner, Cy Young.
You know what? You give him to December. He'll be
I
able to
agree.
do it.
I agree.
Okay, number 1. From the people that brought you Lost, well, from the network that brings you Lost,
Wait, so by the people you mean the stupid channel? That's very different.
from the network that
They're
brings
also the network that brings me Desperate Housewives.
you know what?
The network that brought me Who's the Boss.
No, I'm not doing that one.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows which one it is already.
Oh, I'll get to that. I'll get to that one in a second. But I'm going to start with the all-star cast of Christopher Titus of Titus fame
Oh,
and Dylan McDermott, or
McDermott fame.
is he the guy from The Practice? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a new show called Big Shots, and ABC successfully converted every yuppie beer commercial you've ever seen into an actual 1-hour drama. And it's the most nauseating thing you could ever possibly
Yeah,
imagine watching.
yeah.
It's horrendously bad.
I haven't even heard of it.
It's called Big Shots. Here's a big shot. It won't be gone. It won't be here after December. Number 2, I think what Brian was getting
Take
at.
a big shot of failure. That's what you should have went with.
I'll note that for next time. I'll note that for when I list my least favorite Billy Joel
Whoa.
songs. Yeah, I can't talk today. It's horrible. I'm glad I'm the one that's sitting here sober and I'm slurring my words.
Big Shot really is a terrific song. Sorry.
Okay. We all loved those Geico cavemen commercials, didn't
boy.
we?
Yeah, honestly, you shouldn't be allowed to pick this because this is such a given. It's
You know
such
what, though?
a given.
So many people like the commercials, the early ratings will be enough to keep it on,
Nope.
was the initial impression.
I bet you will go 2 seasons.
It's so bad. But and here's what the problem
I
is, too.
actually sat down and watched 5 minutes of it. As
2
bad
seasons.
as you think of it is, as it is, it's even worse.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you
it's horrifyingly bad.
if you watch those commercials, right? I said here's the thing. I wasn't doing that to get everyone to quiet. If you watch the
Wait, he hit the quiet down bell. Everybody, shh, shh.
I am going to get a bicycle horn for when I need to speak. If you watch that, if you first see the commercial and it's like, haha, look, those guys are cavemen, but they're talking like non-cavemen. It's kind of funny, I guess. But
Nah.
a whole show of guys having normal, non-funny conversation, and the whole thing behind it is, yeah, but they're cavemen. There's no jokes in the show. It's just them playing Nintendo, having a normal conversation. That kind of wore out after 30 seconds.
So it's Seinfeld, but with cavemen.
and
Seinfeld
sapes.
was funny.
They call the human
here's
sapes.
Here's my question for you, Keith. You've seen the show, the Caveman Show.
Yes.
Can Lorne Michaels sue them?
Because of Unfrozen Caveman
Yeah.
Lawyer? He should sue them for ruining his funny joke.
Time out.
Anything.
Time out. What the hell are you guys talking about?
Phil Hartman played Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer on Saturday Night Live, and his big thing would be when he wanted to win the case, he would tell the jury, "Look, folks, I'm a caveman. I don't know about the law, and he would go into this whole thing, but I do know," and then he'd hit them with whatever the big selling point in his case was. I'm really good with vocabulary today.
No, it was fine.
The big selling point on his case.
Would he always win?
His Silver Blade Runner case.
I give it 2 seasons. Caveman will last another season.
Yeah, see, that is a valid prediction.
We'll go.
If you're going to do something like that, I can't imagine.
Why don't you
predicting-
just take Fred by the hand, go in the bathroom, and service him?
But what I'm saying is, I can't.